Hey BGC, this is Timothy Corbett, Program Director at the Boys and Girls Club in Talent, Oregon. And I'm coming to you today to supply an opportunity to think about if you're meeting your needs, your personal needs, in your leisure, recreation, play opportunities. That's something that most people probably really haven't taken the time to think about. But I'm coming here today to talk about the importance to do that. And the activity that I have today is pretty straightforward, like most of my activities, just because I like the simplicity of activities to bring possible, insightful things to help you in the future make decisions. Obviously, that's up to you. You can use this as an aid. So meeting personal needs in leisure by thinking about what your personal needs are, something you may or may have not thought about before, will help you decide in what type of positive leisure activities you want to participate in, right? Positive leisure activities, guys, all kinds of different things, right? Going from basketball to soccer to word search to reading the newspaper to writing to poetry to listening to music to making music, etc., 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 right? Okay, so with that though, leisure, play, recreation, let's talk about what those are. As those examples that you just heard, like leisure, well, as time, leisure is time free from obligations, such as work or school, something like that. Leisure as an activity, it's a set of activities that people engage in during their free time, right? Okay. And then leisure as a state of mind, it depends on participants' perception, right? Perceived freedom, intrinsic motivation. And then play. Play can be imaginative. It can be intrinsically motivated. It can be non-serious, freely chosen. And then recreation. Recreation is an activity that people engage in during their free time, that people enjoy, and people recognize as having socially deeming values. So it has value to their life. The activity performed is really less important than the reason for the performing the activity in the first place, which is the outcome. And that's what I really want you to think about today. Today, pretty straightforward as far as the activity that's going to help you think about this. But so all you need for this is a piece of paper, okay, and a pencil, writing something to write with. Okay, so I'm going to prompt you on some things that could be important to you. I have a list of about 30. All right. The cool thing about a video is that if you didn't get the one before, pause, rewind, and then play it back. All right. So you can do that as many times as you want, right, during this video. All right. So it is important to me too, and then I'm going to give you a personal need that you may relate to. All right. Once again, I'm going to give you 30 personal possible needs, and I want you to choose 10 of these. Okay. Out of the 30, I want you to choose 10 of them. And those are the ones I want you to write down. So it might take a little bit of time, but once again, the benefit of a video, pause it, write them down, rewind if you need to hear something again. All right. So it is important to me to do something meaningful. It is important to me to be physically active. It is important to me to be committed to something. It is important to me to keep busy. It is important to me to do lots of different things. It is important to me to relax, take it easy. It is important to me to do something different from work and school. It is important to me to be able to do what I want. It is important to me to be spontaneous. It is important to me to try my own methods of doing something. It is important to me to compete with others. It is important to me to compete with myself to do better. It is important to me to laugh and enjoy. It is important to me to make use of my skills. It is important to me to improve my skills. It is important to me to develop my skills. It is important to me to have something to show for my efforts. It is important to me to get approval for what I do. It is important to me to be successful at what I do. It is important to me to learn more about myself. It is important to me to develop interpersonal relationships. It is important to me to be part of a group, a team. It is important to me to meet new people. It is important to me to develop friendships. It is important to me to help others. And it is important to me to be in attractive surroundings. All right, guys, so I could go on and on with other examples as far as personal needs, but that's a pretty good list, all right? So once again, if you need to hear that list again, press pause, rewind, and listen to that list again. So that's almost 30 examples. Once again, I want you to pick 10 of those, all right? Press pause, write those down. All right, now that you have picked your top 10 personal needs, those things that you want that are important to you to get out of your leisure, play, and recreation, all right? Now, with those 10, I want you to rank them. 1 being the most important, and then 2, 3, etc., least important, okay? So go ahead and rank those 10 that you have chosen. All right. Now, take a look at that. And now I want you to do one more thing. It might be difficult because all these are very important to you. I get it. That's good, though. That's good to know. What I want you to do is cut that list in half. Your top 5 personal needs in your leisure and recreation and playtime. What are those, right? Wonderful prompt to be able to decipher what those are. That's what we're doing today. All right, press pause. Okay, now with those 5 top needs, right? Those things that are most important to you, go ahead and rank those. They might be the same as the first list, but they may have changed by the time you've been given this a little bit more thought. All right, so 1 being the most important, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 down the line. Okay, you did it, guys. So now you have your top 5 personal needs, right? This is some important information because what you have now is the information you need to get involved with that next positive leisure, recreation, play activity. All right, so we gave some awesome ideas of what those activities could be, and we'll probably have a video about more positive leisure activities, recreation, play activities. But now you have that tool to know what you want to personally get from your recreation, free time, your play time, your leisure time. All right, guys, keep that list with you. And here's a little recommendation. As the months go by, go through this video again, right? because your personal needs and your free and leisure time might evolve. And actually, that's a really good thing. So go use this maybe on a bi-monthly basis. Extract what you want from your leisure, recreation, playtime, all right? Because it's up to you guys, right? It's up to you to make those choices. The freedom to have that choice to extract the good and the benefits from your free time is very important. All right, guys, until next time.